Alright, so it's another FNM vlog. Let me pull up my notes. Okay. So I went 2-1-1. Tied the last round because my opponent wanted to go home, so he was just saying, you know, we're both 2-1 at the time. He was just saying we split the last round. That way we can, you know, split the 2 packs. So we each can settle with 3 boosters, as opposed to one of us getting 4 and then one of us getting 2. But the main reason why he did that was because he wanted to go home. It was like 11 o'clock when, or like 10:45 or something when the last round started. So, I mean, it's understandable, but you know, at the same time, I didn't want to like, you know, duel it out and then lose to him. So that's kind of what my mentality was. But you know, still finished out with 3 packs. As far as the games though, my only real game was the first round, or I should say my first real round was round 1. It was against a mono red Flame of Keld deck. First game, turn 2 play. Oh yeah, so on turn 2 they shocked my I think it was a servant or something. I don't know what I had on the board, but my turn 2 play got shocked, and then I had to play a Reclamation Sage on turn 3 just to slow them down. And I didn't even know they were playing Flame of Keld at the time. I was just like, I have no creatures in hand. I gotta somehow slow this down, as they were, you know, putting on the Soulscar mages and all that crap. So the first game they just outraced me. Second game though, I got wombo comboed. I got, you know, the second Goblin Chain Whirler with Soulscar. Oh yeah, holy crap. So he had a Soulscar mage out, or she had a Soulscar mage out. This was a different person than the other mono red, like black red aggro deck that I faced before. This is another person, but this girl, she had a Chain Whirler out, and then she got another Chain Whirler while having the Soulscar mage out. So because I had a Constrictor out, it laid down a -2 counters onto my creatures, and it just devastated me. And I even drew Cartouche in that game as well, and I killed I think a Belmat Courier instead of Venashino, but yeah, that -2 counter like completely screwed me over. And I think that mono red Flame of Keld deck went like 3-1, or maybe even 4-0. So I definitely got to learn how to stabilize against kind of like the super aggressive decks. Before I was thinking like, alright, let's play a bunch of 1-drops and try and contest the board, but I'm really not sure what the most consistent strategy is as far as contesting, you know, super aggressive decks. And then, you know, round 2 is just a bunch of round 2 and 3 wasn't. I mean, they were real games. It's just it wasn't like top tier meta. Like I wasn't going against like a control deck or anything. It was kind of like homebrews. And the reason why I say homebrews is because in round 2 I faced another kid that I've played against before. He had a dinosaur deck. This time he had a vampires deck, black-white vampires, and I 2-1'd him. In the second game I got really unlucky because I had to mulligan to 5. And I got super unlucky. I had like 1 land for like 3 turns. And I probably should have kept my very first hand, even though I only had 1 land as well, but whatever. You can never really tell from those calls. In the third game, that kid, he had a bad mulligan. He had a mulligan to 5 as well, and he had the same misfortune, and I just outraced him. So that wasn't a real round. It felt like it. I mean, the first game was really good because there was a bunch of life gain going on. Like we probably both got like 10 points of life gain each just from various lifelink triggers, and that was one that the only reason why I won is because I had 2 Constrictors as well as a Gear Hulk out. Like eventually he let the game go out for so long that I was able to establish my board in the first game in that round 2. And yeah, 2-1'd him. Even though I got unlucky in the second game, he got even more unlucky in the third game, where he had mulligan down to 5 as well. So, you know, round 3. Oh man, this is an awesome deck. This one's so in round 3. It was an Unfamished Paladin, Sorcerer's Wand with a life gain buff infinite combo. And so the first game I was like, what is this deck? Because this is the guy, this is the kid I guess another kid. There's a bunch of younger kids that also play, Magic the Gathering. But each of these kids, they always bring their own home brews, and I always feel bad playing them with my challenger decks. But this kid, he was awesome because he had this infinite combo, Unfamished Paladin, Sorcerer's Wand with a Lifegain buff. So essentially, all right, first game he got land screwed, and it was more or less an easy win in the first game. But the second game is he actually pulled off the infinite combo, which is a 3-card combo, and I had to get someone to verify it right next to me, a more experienced player, and they said it was legit. So he played an Unfamished Paladin, which is a 3/3 for 2 mana, and it doesn't untap unless you gain life. He equips it with a Sorcerer's Wand, which is once this target you equip it, and then once your creature taps, it deals 1 damage to the opponent, or a planeswalker, but mainly the opponent. And then if you can give lifelink to your Unfamished Paladin with a buff, you can essentially give lifelink to your Paladin, and every time it taps, it hits the opponent for 1 damage, gets the lifelink, and then untaps. And then you can just keep on tapping and tapping and tapping. So it was really, really cool to see that be pulled off. It really surprised me in the second game. That's why I had to get someone to verify. It was a 3-card infinite combo, but very memey, but at the same time, you just get like, holy crap, dude, like, that's sweet. Like, I've never seen that before in my life, so that was very impressive. Third game, though, I got the Dream Stealers out, sided that in, and he had to end up countering my first 2 plays, which was a Servant and a Constrictor, and, he had Syncopates, and what else did he have? He had other counter spells, but he didn't have them in hand for my Dream Steal. Round 4, draw 3, opponent wanted to go home, so, this Friday Night Magic wasn't as, I didn't feel like I learned as much as I should have, even though that mono red Flame of Keld deck, like, definitely, put the races on me. Like, seriously, I mean, it was brutal. I'm not looking at my deck. I think I swapped out 1 Gear Hulk for another cast down against that. Oh yeah, my Rish cards are in here because I swapped out 1 Gear Hulk, I think. And I think I kept it that way for the majority of my matches as well. Just with the extra cast down. So I'm not sure if that's a sweet spot of having just 2 Gear Hulks, because it's not something that you want to draw early necessarily, but at the same time you do want the deck to be consistent. So really, it's not like I'm on MTG Go or Arena or anything. Like, all my experience is from playing in person. So, I definitely need to maybe go on MTG Go or just wait for Arena. I really don't know, but I'm really enjoying just learning in person, playing against people in person. So, here's the 3 packs. Let's start off with the oldest, Ixalan. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer that I faced those 2 kids. I mean, those kids are awesome. Like, those 2 kids are sweet. It's just they're not playing like meta decks, And I guess that's favorable for me with the counter surge deck that can have a chance against non-meta decks, I guess. But let's see what we got here. Looming Altasar, 1/7. Queen's Bay Soldier, Fire Shrine Keeper, Night Guy, Sheep's Apprentice, New Horizon. Yeah, that's not. Is that? No. I'm thinking, do I want to put that in? And it's like, oh yeah, all my slots are already filled. It's like the deck is already so constrained that I can't really think about throwing in some other stuff. Cancel. Okay, cool. Yeah, Dreadmaw. Hijack. Okay. Makeshift Munitions. Oh, it's an enchantment. I was like, what? This doesn't seem that good for a sorcery, but okay, yeah, that makes sense. Call to the Feast. Sweet. Could always use that for the Ixalan board game. Ooh, this guy. Tap all creatures targeting opponent controls. Sweet. Yeah, that one's also going to be good for the Ixalan board game. And an Old Growth Dryads. That don't think is really good, right? Because I've never seen it in a deck list. Let's see. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see what's not a deck list. Each opponent may search his or her library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, and then shuffle. What? 1 mana, 3/3. Give your opponents the advantage with lands. Huh. Yeah, that was a pretty big whiff, but whatever. All right, Marvels of Ixalan. I think that's Angrath. I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, River Darter. Got my Trailblazer. Hey, another Legion Conquistador. Recover. That might be good for the cube. Draw a card. That's not too bad. Yeah. Jade Craft Artisan. Probably could put that in the Merfolk deck in the Explorers of Ixalan board game. Gleaming Barrier. I kind of want to make a deck out of this somehow. Just, I don't know what. I've seen them in the Dragon Arcades. I think it's Arcades. The dragon that gets all your big toughness creatures to do their combat damage with their big booties. Okay, so Exultant Sky Marcher. Strider Harness. Don't think this is that good. Yeah, 3 mana, 4, yeah. Ooh, Wonder Nut. Wonder Nut's alright for the casual meta. Raska's Relic. Oh, you gotta sacrifice. I was like, oh man. Oh, this guy again. Boo. Go away. No, Storm Quarry. Resplendent Griffin. Flying. Needs Ascension. Dang. 3 mana, 2/2 otherwise. 3 mana, 3/3 if you have this. Oh, every time it attacks. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Zatalpa. Primal Dawn. Oh man. It's just funny because, someone was playing this 5-colored dinosaur deck, and they had all the big legendary dinosaurs. They had that one wizard where you can ramp them out if you pay 5 color, or just 5 colors. So that's why I'm laughing, because that guy's a colorful character, so he was just kind of like just laughing and showing off his hand every time he gets something good. So yeah, he's kind of a cool guy. All right, last one, Dominaria. Let's go. Okay. Charge, Fire Elemental, Relic Runner, Avenger Simples, Cabal Paladin, Aven Sentry, Seismic Shift. Hey, okay. Blink of an Eye, nice. It's good for casual, or even good for in the meta. Sapling Migration. If I ever want to make a Sapling deck. Jousting Lancer, Fungal Plots. Okay. Juggernaut, get out of here. Oh, hey, I'll take a rare land. Alright, so, Ooh, Garna. So, wasn't that good of the packs that we opened. Not too good, but we could always take a dual land, one of the Dominaria ones. That's pretty cool. Could potentially trade this in, maybe get something out of it. The rest is just casual jank for the Explorers of Ixalan. Don't think Zatalpa is gonna be doing anything much in the meta. Could be wrong, but it's an 8 mana. So, again, overall, this Friday Night Magic wasn't as tough as I thought it should be. I really don't mind facing really good opponents and then going 0-2 against them, like that mono red Flame of Keld deck. But at the same time, even though I'm facing these non-traditional meta decks, non-traditional as far as, you know, what I've seen on like YouTube videos and paying attention to MTG Goldfish, you know, the net decks on there. You know, so yeah, I wasn't really as fulfilled from this front end Magic, but you know, can't really expect that from all of them, I guess. Or maybe I'll just get really tired of facing really good opponents and then go in 0-4, and then I'll be like, oh, where's my easy noobs again? Where are they? Even though I'm still a noob. But yeah, that's it. Nothing much else. Yeah.